Welcome back to Frontside Press, where I'm with Jeff. No,
Point the other way.
What are
Jeff,
you looking at? We're all in a straight line. Why are you
and
pointing
then
up?
Julie, and then me. So,
Am I above
we get
you on your
walking
screen?
tonight. What's that?
Am I above you on your screen?
No, we're straight across, but you're
But why are you pointing up? You're trying to point
You're
over
over.
Julie. Oh, okay, I
you're
get it.
over, Julie.
I was confused. I don't know. I thought maybe your screen looked different than mine. I don't know.
Julie's right there. Like, see my hand? She's right there. But I can't stretch enough to get it to go to you. So it's over. Right.
Got
And
it.
that's where I am.
5 people are watching.
How about
Up
that?
and over.
Yeah. Kenny John.
It's right off the bat. They must have been patiently waiting, man. Right when we click on.
We did good to get 8-ish, right? What time is it?
I was gonna say maybe the trick is to start on time-ish.
8:05 is pretty good. I mean, we're shooting for 8:02.
I don't disagree. 8:05 is awesome.
Mhm.
When we started 8:15 or 8:20, there's like nobody here because I guess they get bored.
They get bored of waiting. And then, you know what? And they're all blaming it on me, just to let you know.
I think we're
He's
not having a
probably
show.
late. He's always late. I used to take lessons.
He usually
He's
is.
always-
Lisa Redhead's on.
Wow.
That's
Guess
true.
who she was with?
No idea.
Johnny Custom Glocks.
Ooh.
Lisa, do you know that? That's who that was? So you look, see if she
No,
comments.
she didn't. Yeah. Where was that?
Huh?
Where was that?
Where she works.
Oh. Wow.
Yep.
Getting his kids in there?
Yep.
Awesome. Smart move.
All right, so we got to get to the toast because I need another drink.
Here.
So
I can fix that for you.
all right, when we got a second to get to the toast for everybody to get their beverages. Hey, look, hold on. I got another sign.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Perfect.
Which we may make some money tonight because you know what? I've had a long day of doing stuff that is not my wheelhouse. I'm very overwhelmed.
Business
So-
stuff.
Yeah, I'm just not good at
Yeah.
business stuff. I'm good at networking. I'm good at putting teams together. I'm good at doing anything with a trigger and sights. Teaching people to fight. I'm just not good at
That's basically
permanent-
all business is about. You're just using words instead of guns.
There you go.
My words don't work that way.
It's like being a lawyer.
Which we're probably going to find out in about 15 minutes.
Yeah. You do all your fighting with your mouth in the courtroom. That way I don't have to do it on the street.
Lana's
I get all my
on.
argument out at home
gotta-
or at work. So when I come home, I don't have to argue.
There you go.
Except on this
Sean,
show.
Did I win? Cat's on.
Sean, I think we're going to get back to the days of giving stuff
we're
away.
bringing that back. We're gonna find some way to bring that back. 100%.
We can't. I don't think we can. Do cases. Cases.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Difficult. We're gonna do like stickers. Maybe give half hours away on a simulator.
That'd be
Stuff
cool.
like that.
Wow. Yeah.
Half hour of fighting T-Rexes with me.
I want to win.
So
We need to find
cat and
if
Big
we
Vern
can't do
with
the
him.
cases, we need to find something else. And there's no holster people around anymore. Things are getting weird and
There will be holsters.
thin
There will be holsters.
in the local
Don't
community.
worry.
Well, yeah, at
Working
some point
on-
when all of your business stuff gets put together, we'll have plenty of stuff to give away. But in the meantime, can't give away an empty warehouse.
We get some front side press stickers or something like that.
I'm not giving away free divorces.
Is business good?
Oh man.
We never give away free divorces. That's where all the money is.
George
just-
Bradley, can you just lock me in the simulator room overnight? He says.
Yeah, he's all excited about the simulator. That thing is so badass. Like showing people the video to it and stuff like that. And it's like get them in the room and it's like, all right, you see that edge right there? That's 8 feet. Now picture that corner to that corner over there is 33 feet, and that's how big the friggin' simulator is.
So Jordan says I can donate swag from us.
Ooh,
Nice. Very
Well, I was
nice.
actually
There
just
we
going to
go.
ask. I was going to say if anybody on here has stuff that they want to donate for prizes or knows somebody who would like to donate stuff or be sponsors or whatever, contact one of the two of us. We're always we're always looking. We need to get this back up and going, and then we need some things to give away. As we found in most of the gun community, you have to give away free stuff to get people to show up and participate.
That's not true. We got a whole bunch of people watching us right now that are very loyal to us.
We
Those
have
they
we
are.
haven't gave them crap.
9 people.
I know, and like 6
Except for
months.
Sean Hill. He's still
9 people. Yeah. Hey, they're loyal. If those 9 people get 9 friends, and then they get 9 friends, and they get 9 friends, that's like 87 people.
There you go.
Jordan says, I have shirts, stickers, patches, hats are coming soon. Awesome.
Boom.
Yeah.
There it is. We had swag to give away.
Lana says, hey, guys.
Could break
And
into my
everybody gets their beverage. Hey, Lana, we were already saying hi to you. You missed it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how YouTube works on giveaways. I mean, I guess they wouldn't care if we gave away ammunition or something. I don't know what YouTube.
We could do this. We could get up here. I could turn around, point my ass at the screen, and YouTube, they can win a chance to kiss it. How's that?
Sean says,
Yeah, but I don't want to get banned or a
I can
strike.
block bench blocks that I make.
Oh,
Nice.
that'd be pretty cool.
Yes.
Donate one to me. Give me one so I can,
We can
do
promote
a promotion.
When
for
are we
you.
gonna get? When are we gonna get donations of bag of dicks or douchebags or whatever?
Oh, that's right. You had that on your list.
I will send them a message.
All right.
I don't know if you want to be affiliated with that product, but I don't care.
I definitely want to be affiliated with that product. I want to send it to a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, yeah. They can donate some for giveaways. I'm sure some people would love to send those things out.
All right. Here's the one that Julie picked out tonight.
Short and sweet.
Short and sweet because she
That's
wants to
what
get
she
to
said.
drinking.
Yes.
Hold on, let me turn around because I want the skull facing forward always.
Where's mine?
Just feel it. Run your thumb, you'll feel it.
All right, there it is. But it doesn't show up.
No. All right, so here we go. Health to those I love, wealth to those who love me.
It is.
Nice.
Doc Murray
You're
is
giving out
on.
free styrofoam knives.
Ooh.
The knife fight ones.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's what goes. Just let you know that's what goes on in my house. Like we attack each other with those knives. We're like knife fight.
See, when Karen and I we were going to Taekwondo, they gave us fake knives, but they were the long wooden ones. So yeah, they don't stab you, but you can't run around and fake stab people with them because that hurts like hell too. I mean, you
Yeah.
could, but those styrofoam ones, at least you can get away with a little bit. But stabbing yourself with them big ass wooden ones, that hurts too.
Yeah, we used to use real ones, real K-bars that were ground down.
Grind it off.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you stabbed somebody with one of those as hard as we were stabbing the other day, and it would have
Yeah.
penetrated.
Right, it would go through exactly. Yeah, you can do
Yeah.
anything you want. That's crazy.
Nancy's on.
There's 8.
Hey, Nancy. So yeah, that real quick, that knife class was really cool. We had a knife class last week that you guys did over there. I got to go. Our producer Carrie got to go. There was a large group there. Then it was a great class. What's that? What's the guy's name?
Aaron Chappell. Yeah. He's going to do another one next month, another beginning one, and then step it up.
Great. We need to start putting that stuff on the advertisements too. We put it down in the paperwork or whatever places people could sign up. But yeah, that was really cool. Everybody's forearms were hurt. I imagine the next day.
Yep.
Even with
Yeah,
the pads, you had to bring the pads. Did
I
you?
had
Good for you.
burns on my arms.
Carrie, my
Yeah.
fine.
I had pads and that shit was still hurting. And I never had to clank with him because he was the one that was killing people when he was demonstrating. I didn't want to be his freaking demonstration, but I could hear that shit all the way in the corner of the room.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, there are some people that didn't have pads at all. Like that's brutal. But that was a really cool class. It's a good.
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys know he's also a massage therapist.
Yeah, so if he beats up your forearms Monday, he can
I was
give
gonna
you
say, can he massage your
He came
forearms?
over yesterday. He worked on Yogi, he worked on Lana, and he worked on me. We feel so much better.
There you go. Great.
Yeah.
He should buy a sponsorship and advertise his massage business.
There you go. Yeah.
But no, that was a really cool class. So if anybody's interested in learning knife techniques, you should definitely talk about signing up. We learned a lot. It's a good beginner class. Obviously, for just a half day, you can't learn everything you need to know about knife defense, but it's a good intro, and then he's going to have some. I heard he was going to have some next step up classes and stuff like that. So you should definitely learn that. Everybody today pretty much carries the knives. Like he said in the class, when you see like these homeless people wandering around in the street, most of them aren't carrying guns, but they're all carrying some sort of knife or some sort of blade or something. It's pretty much common these days. So
Nice.
knife defense is definitely something you use. Everybody always thinks, oh, well, as long as I got a gun, they're bringing a knife to a gun fight, I'll be fine. But you don't understand how the tactical world works. So
yeah,
don't count on that.
Very cool.
So talk to a guy today, Ian. All right. On Instagram, he's Shenk, SESHENK_KNIVES, Shenk Knives. All right. Go check him out. He's going to be one of the knife makers that we're going to be carrying in the store, like some just nice high dollar stuff. And then we're going to collaborate on making some stuff. So we'll have stuff from him. We'll have stuff from Wick,
Oh, he's got great stuff already. Yeah.
Cool.
So
Does he want to be a sponsor?
What's that?
Does he want to be a sponsor? See, look, I'm trying to teach you about business. Like you're talking about business, but if you can get money from people, that's what business is all about. So if we're going to advertise this stuff,
I understand that. So
no, you're gonna have a lot of stuff in there. That's a big thing. I've noticed that in a lot of gun shops and stuff I go to these days, that the knife industry is really taken off. There's so much variety. I was in one of the shops the other day, and he was asking what the prices were, and they were $600, $700, $800 for knives. I'm like, you can get freaking 2 Glocks for that. You're paying that for a knife, but if that's what you're into, and if it's a good quality knife, that's what we want to pay for, then knock yourselves out. But that's a lot of money.
go check him out on Instagram.
Sure, it's worth it.
Shenk_knives. Right, he's got some really crazy stuff on there. And we talked a little bit today, like I said, about doing a collaboration, and especially making concealed carry knives for women, especially little tiny ones. Because like my friend Lauren, I'm just like, wow, even this knife is like half of you, so I don't know what we're gonna do. But it should be pretty good as far as the knife stuff goes. We want to make sure that we're supplying people with knives to actually fight with. You know what I mean? Not just, look, here's a knife. It's $400 a folder.
Jordan says,
Check Switchblade. What's that?
Yeah, those little necklaces where you can pull the knife out of.
oh, I've got a couple of those.
Yeah. I have a couple of them.
Well, the good news is you can open carry knives in Florida all day long. So you can get as long a knife as you want. You can open carry that bad boy on your hip all day long. I don't know why I don't know if there's a benefit to that or not, but you could open carry.
It's so I'm even when I'm open carrying on the other side.
That's right. You got to balance
Everybody
yourself
knows
out.
It's the real deal.
You got to get the. You can walk down the street with a machete on your leg. It's perfectly fine.
Karen, didn't I give you one of those for Christmas?
A
One
machete?
of those neck knives?
Oh.
Oh, okay. I'll get you a neck.
Maria wants to know, does the necklace knife make it through the airport or the courthouse?
Oh, it's a knife.
It's a knife.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't take it anywhere that you can't take a knife. You don't take it to school. Don't take it to the courthouse. Don't take it to the airport. Don't take it to a football game.
Karen, get a
Still a
picture
knife.
of one of those Columbia River knives, the neck knife ones, and just put it up so people can see what we're talking about. Please.
I'll wear mine next week.
They're good. They come in a sheath. You can put them, mount them on your belt. Good little fixed blade on the belt. So you're looking for the Columbia River, minimalist neck knife, so you can show a picture of it, please.
Sean Hilton says, so with the new constitutional carry law, it's not.
It's not constitutional.
It's not.
It's not. It's the same. There's nothing. All right, it's the same. Everything's the same. You can't carry a bazooka, into government buildings. You can't, drive your car with a Ma Deuce on the roof at school. There is nothing different, and any idiot that is telling you different is a fucking idiot, and you should just punch him in the face to shut him up because we're tired of it.
And you should tell them to subscribe.
He does, yeah.
And you should tell them to subscribe to Musings with MGL because I've done numerous videos on this issue. Somebody messaged me the other day and asked if their 18-year-old son could now concealed carry because of the new law. And of course, I had to explain
new constitutional carry law.
No, because he's not eligible for
no background checks.
A permit because he's 18. So if you're not eligible for a permit, you can't.
Gun show loophole is everywhere. Come on. No, it's not. Criminals can have guns.
Maria, Sean says, Maria, no, but allegedly the GTFO pens and markers that WIC makes will go through TSA.
Let's just say,
hypothetically,
I will tell you what they do.
Yep.
Hypothetically, tentatively, non-binding.
That's right. I got a friend. He said he took it on a flight to Boston. I don't know if that's true or not. I wasn't with him. So allegedly.
Michael, I don't know how to say his last name, Cuviello is watching.
What up, Mike?
And the only thing I would say about that is you want to push the TSA, carry my card.
There it is.
Yeah.
You actually should probably, I actually don't do federal law because it's crappy.
Would have been nice to know before I flew to Boston.
So find a federal lawyer because you're going to need one.
So Kat says, WIC made some that had no metal. Yes, that's true.
Carbon fiber.
That were advertised to go through detectors, and they do.
Well, here's what I don't understand. Why don't you just get a Glock 9? It's a porcelain gun that's made in Germany, and it doesn't set off your metal detectors, and it costs more than you make in a month.
God.
Yeah, it's a Glock 7.
Glock 7? Yeah, why don't you just get one of those?
All Glocks go through metal detectors because the frame is made out of plastic. Or space age polymer. Right? All right, let me see.
I'm just saying. Porcelain gun.
Yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I got one of those.
I got like 3 of them.
Yep.
Like I don't have that one. That's got a nice blade on. That one's a little bit long. See if they have the Bowie one.
Oh, and the clinch pick.
Yeah. Show that one because it's small. Thank you.
Yeah, you're not getting through TSA with that.
No.
Maria says, I have carried my cross pen everywhere without issue because it is really a pen as originally intended or designed. Yeah.
I have one made by, I think it's made by Boker.
Mm-hmm.
That was given to me by a retired NSA agent for Christmas. Like
I have this pen,
or something like that.
They make these pens. You may have seen them at the gun show where they look like bullets, like they're shells. And the lever goes up and down like you're racking something.
Yeah,
it's perfectly legal because it is just a pen. It's not anything else. But I had that in my bag when I went through court up in Tampa, and the security lady saw it on the thing and pulled me out and pulled it out. I was like, "What is this? You can't have this." I was like, "It's a pen." I showed her how it works. She's like, "You can't have that." So then she calls over the deputy, and he looks at it and he goes, "Yeah, that's a pen. He can go inside." And then I had to put it in my bag and go back in. But yeah, the little lady making $8 an hour was not going to let me in with my pen because it was shaped like a bullet, even though it was a pen.
Yeah,
she's a federal agent. I'm like, "You're not a federal agent."
So Spradley says, I can't get more.
How we get on this topic? Oh, I guess I talked about knives.
And laminate them if you fly with firearms. 95% of the time, most airlines are cool, but that 1 out of 10 or 15 trips, some part of the airline ticket desk person asks you for your key or to check to make sure it's not loaded.
Yeah, we had a lady try to tell us.
Oh yeah. We
had like 13 Glocks in a case, and she goes, you can only fly with 3. And I go, this is our return trip. How do you think we got them here? She goes, well, the law is 3. I'm like, no, it's not. She goes, yes, it is. I'm like, no, it's not. And she tried to get all like, let me explain to you. And I'm like, the law is 3. It's not 3 guns. You're making that up. And she goes, well, I'll check. And I'm like, all right, I appreciate that. And then she checks.
Please do, yeah.
Of course.
Let me see. Yeah. So, I mean, the knife is like, well, I will let her. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
I've got one of those too. Yeah.
So, yeah, they're sharp.
Yeah.
You know. So, I mean, the knife is this long and it hangs right here. But it also has a holster, the sheath you can clip to your belt. So they're pretty cool little knives. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I said, I got a couple of them. You know, I gave my daughter one. You know, so they're pretty cool little knives. I think I gave you one.
You did.
Excuse me. But all right. So before we go too long,
oh yeah,
let's get to
tonight's story:
shooting to kill and shooting to stop the threat.
Yeah.
So the big problem with people is
you want me to just read the quote?
Yeah, go ahead and read the quote.
I got it pulled up. I'll just read the question.
Go ahead.
All right. So here's a question. Somebody put this on Facebook and they opened it up to some insight and debate. The question is this: the motive is to stop the threat, not to kill. Yet, when we train, we aim for the thoracic triangle and are taught the COM is the quickest stop. Wouldn't shooting someone in the chest or the COM more than likely kill them? If our goal is to merely stop the threat, why are we training to aim for the chest? In my opinion, if I draw my weapon, I am in imminent danger, kill or be killed. Not the most ethical. Am I wrong?
Yes.
Explain for the newbies what COM is.
I don't even know what's COM.
I'm thinking she might mean center mass in the chest or
center of mass.
Center of mass. I never heard it with an O in there, but right.
Yeah, center of mass. So, like, here's the deal. Understand that, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not a friggin' lawyer. I just drank with one. All right. So, if you tell people you are trying to kill them, and you do, that's bad. Is that true, Jeff?
Well, yeah.
Thanks for the support on that one.
Yeah.
So, like, you want to remove the K word from your self-defense vocabulary because it's bad. They want you to say that. Like, I don't know if any of you guys watch that ridiculous, Rittenhouse trial with that idiot prosecutor. Like, holy crap. Yep. I've never wanted to be a defense attorney so much in my life. Just be like, put me in, coach. I got this. Put me in. Right? The kid was obviously, coached by his employer, which was a police department, on what to say and what not to say. And what the guy wanted him to say was, so you were trying to kill them. And what did he keep saying? No, I just wanted them to stop trying to kill me.
Yep.
That's it. Right? So you need to learn how the game is played. You need to understand that killing people is bad in the first place. But if somebody's attacking my family and I shoot them to get them to stop, whatever happens to them past that point is not my problem. I don't care why they stop. I don't care how they stop. All I care is that they what?
Stop.
Put it in the comments. That's it. That's how this works. You're not trying to kill people. You just want people to stop trying to kill you. Yeah. Now, however that ends up for them, not my fucking problem. That's all I'm saying. Option A, don't get shot in the face. Don't try to attack my family. Yeah. Option B, I'll get shot in the face. It's up to you. You know what I mean? I don't walk around hoping I can shoot people. I'll tell you that. I walk around hoping I never have to shoot anyone because I don't want it to destroy my life. I don't want the feelings that I'm going to get, and I don't want to take somebody's life. But attack my family, and I am going to try to get you to stop. If that includes shooting you in your freaking face, you'll probably stop. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
Is that all right? Is all this all right to say, Jeff? Or now am I premeditated?
So I'm going to ask some questions here because you're the tactical person. So I guess the question is, there's a legal standpoint of stop versus kill, and I'll get to that in a little bit. But even from a tactical standpoint, if your goal is to stop them, where's the quickest place you can shoot somebody to stop them?
In the face.
So why aren't you teaching people to shoot in the face and not center mass or the chest?
Well, I do teach people to shoot in the face.
Yeah.
But center mass is going to be your largest target available, and it's going to give you the most margin for error. So that's why we shoot center mass. When you're fighting, you're going to shoot center mass of the largest target available. So like on Jeff, with the size of his head,
I say, so the person has a really big head.
Rockman's on. Hey, Pablo.
Pablo.
So yeah, because I guess, and I've heard it explained, like all the important stuff in your body, most of the important stuff in your body is like here, like all of your organs, your heart, other than your brain, everything else is right here. And on 99% of the people, it's going to be the largest part on your body. So whether you're trying to kill the person or stop the threat, that's just a logical place, I would assume, where you would shoot, because it gives you the most area and it gives you the most organs and things that would stop a person. And so if you are trying to stop a person, to me, that's the logical place to shoot. What's the alternative? Shoot him in the leg? Shoot him in the arm? Like,
can't you get sued for doing that on purpose? Trying to maim somebody?
Well, no, because it's the same argument that if you're an imminent threat, imminent fear of death or great bodily harm, you can use deadly force or threat of deadly force. So whether you're trying to shoot them in the leg or shoot them in the chest, the same defense would apply. So it's not really a legal issue. It's a practical issue. I mean, this ain't Hollywood, like where you just pop people in the leg and then they just lay down and stop coming. Like they can keep coming. You could also obviously kill somebody by shooting them in the leg. People get shot in the leg all the time. You nick the femoral artery or whatever, they bleed out. That people die from that shit all the time. So
girdle.
Yeah, from a tactical standpoint, again, that makes the most sense to me as to where you would shoot. And yeah, of course, obviously from a legal standpoint, you never want to be on the stand saying, I intended to kill the guy. Because even if you were justified, it just don't sound good. Because
once again, in order to defend yourself, you must commit a felony. Right. Just watch what you friggin' say.
Nobody as human beings should want to kill people. I mean, there are probably things that somebody could do to you and your family that out of revenge you would want to kill them. So setting aside that tiny little thing. But if we're talking about a self-defense scenario, nobody should ever want to kill somebody in a self-defense scenario, because if you're walking around out there hoping and wanting to kill somebody with your gun, you probably shouldn't be walking around with one. So theoretically, nobody should want to kill somebody. You should just want them to not kill you or your family or whatever. And so, right, you want to stop the threat. And like you said, if death is the means to stop that threat, then that's what happens. But if it stops through some other way, then you stop the threat. So that's why I guess the main question I would have for you is, when you guys teach that stop the threat versus kill, is it with the legal mindset? Like, is that why you're teaching it? It's the legality of it, the phrasing.
We never teach shoot to kill. Nope. We tell you, just like I said, take the K word out of your self-defense vocabulary, because it's not going to do you any good. It's not going to sound good in court. You really don't want to kill anybody. So I don't know why you're saying that. But if you shoot them in the face and they don't make it, it sucks to be you. Shouldn't have been there in the first place. It's not. It's not like we're training people to walk around and shoot people in the face. We're trying to stop people from trying to kill them.
Timers and switches, says Jordan Spradley.
Time is, yeah. You shoot.
Timers and switches. Yeah.
Many people wear body armor nowadays.
Who said that?
That's true
Cat.
too. Some people do.
Oh, I love my girls.
Yep.
That's true.
Yeah, that's what we got to shoot. We got to shoot them in the face because a lot of people wearing vests, not because we're trying to kill them.
Vests or what else? Bombs.
Bombs. Yeah, you don't want to shoot the bomb. Make a guy with the bomb in the chest. Just saying.
I'm not sure the average person who's going to be trying to carjack you in front of the 7-Eleven is going to be wearing a bomb around their chest. I guess it's possible.
I'm just saying.
You never know.
You could
Just
randomly
saying.
find somebody with body armor, but even body armor, I don't think you're going to find on most people. You guys told the story, or the instructor did, about the guy that shot the dude in the chest with a shotgun a couple times. He had body armor, but stopped that guy. He said the guy took off his body armor, ran off, and like bled to death or whatever later on down the road. So even with body armor on, look, everybody thinks once again, Hollywood. You get shot in the body armor, you just, oh, what's the big deal? I keep going, or you just pull the bullet out and you move on. I'm wearing my vest, or I'm wearing a John Wick suit that's fiber, but it's going to stop me getting shot several times with firearms. Like that shit still hurts.
Wearing a shirt that's thinner than this polo.
It's like silk, right? I know that's what I'm saying. But it's
I've seen them. I've seen those. Here's the deal. I've seen those shirts in real life.
Sure.
I saw them like 6, 7, 8, 9 years ago at SHOT Show. Some Italian guy standing out front, and I'm just like, he's like, oh, it's level 3. I'm just like,
oh.
I think I'd rather get shot.
Right.
Bradley says, body armor. That's why I carry 45 and a backup 10 millimeter.
There you go.
Yeah. Yep.
Carry.
Steel slugs. But yeah, that's.
You get a guy that works at a company that puts mortars on the back of 4-wheel drive RVs.
So Sean says,
but yeah, that shit hurts. You're gonna have broken ribs. You're gonna have collapsed lungs. Maybe knock the air out of you. It's gonna shock you, stun you, whatever. So I'm still gonna shoot somebody in the chest.
The original Point Break.
Yeah.
Right, when he gets shot, gets shot by a 9mm in the chest.
Yeah.
He falls to the ground, and that's from what I understand. It feels like you can't breathe. You got broken ribs. You know what I mean? It's not like it's not like it ricochets off like pachoo.
Right.
Oh.
So Sean has a question. Doesn't some
Is this guy? Wait, is he trying to rev me all up?
Well, most likely, but let me read it.
We don't have anything to give away, so stop asking questions.
Doesn't some local make ammo to defeat a level 3A body armor?
Without saying anything, like there may be a local company that the ammo that they have goes really fast.
Oh yeah, 2000
and may be known to go through a vest. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm not mentioning any names. Oh crap! You called me today. I got called back. But
ask him if he wants to sponsor.
All right.
Well, yeah, don't they call those cop killers? I don't know. Who the hell knows? Look, again, we can sit here and play worst case scenarios all day long, but you should still aim for the chest if you're able to aim for the chest and stop the threat, not shoot to kill.
Right.
Never shooting to kill.
Nope.
You're only going to make my job harder, and I'm going to double my retainer.
Yeah.
So that's the answer to the question. The question is just take it out of your vocabulary. You're asking for problem. Shoot to stop the threat. And the answer to the question is this. Who gives a shit how they stop or why they stop? Make them stop. They shouldn't have been there in the first place. Right? It's not like it's the mailman, he surprised you. You know what I mean? You're already in an attack. Get the attack to stop. That's it.
And it has to stop fast. Think about our friend Travis.
Yep.
15 rounds. And he was reloading, and the guy was on PCP.
That was 15 rounds in the chest.
Center mass.
So the only reason he stopped, because the organ stopped. Like the pain, nothing like that.
Felt nothing.
He just kept coming. He's all jacked up on that. So like Jordan said, you have switches and timers. All right. So what we teach is you shoot somebody through their devil triangle right there, through the tee box. All right. You have a switch. They collapse right in front of you. Boom. There's no other game being played. That's it. But understand this. If you shoot someone anywhere else on the body, besides that devil's triangle, all right, you're starting a timer that will tick until the blood leaks out of the brain. Even if you shoot people in the heart, okay, because people have been known to continue to fight up to like a minute and a half without a heart, okay, and then collapse, boom. So you got to understand, with the adrenaline carrying them through this fight, all right, no matter where you shoot them, it all depends on the brain to shut them off, or if they pass out due to lack of oxygen, like the guy that was trying to attack Travis did. You know, he died because he suffocated because all the holes in his lungs or whatever it was. All right. So people, if they're evil, if they're on drugs, you know, it's how much fight they have in them. So,
Well, the other issue is when you're talking shoot to kill. Remember the video we watched a couple of weeks ago where that big guy pushed the little guy in the parking lot, and then he shot him, and then as he was running away, he shot him 2 or 3 times in the back. That guy's going to have a tough time as it is because he shot the guy a couple times in the back. Imagine if when they interview that guy, he's like, yeah, I shot to kill him. Now you shot the guy in the back 2 or 3 times, and you said your intent was to kill him. Well, that's not good because you never know how the shooting's going to go in the case. Let's say you're fighting and wrestling and the guy spins around and you accidentally shoot him in the back, or it wasn't intentional. But then you also say, well, yeah, it was kill or be killed. He was coming after me. So one of us was leaving out of there dead. Yeah, the guy shot in the back. And it doesn't matter if it was on accident or whatever. So you never want to say any of those type of things. You certainly don't want to post those things on Facebook, because the first thing prosecutors do is go back through your Facebook history and find all the posts you do about that. I made a YouTube video about this about a year ago or so, about stop posting memes like me when I'm in bed and I hear the glass break downstairs and it's like Elmer Fudd with his rifle or whatever, or it's like me waiting for the riot and it's like a guy sitting up on top of the roof, like you looty, we shooty. Like, don't post those memes online, because those memes are going to be exhibit A in your trial when you shoot the guy.
I worked on a team, and those were our duty shirts.
Which one?
If you're looting, we're shooting.
Yeah.
Well, here's the other
No.
thing.
I found a meme of the Baby Yoda Grogu, and he's like, you looty, we shooty. And I put it on as my screen grab, and I'm like, stop posting this shit online, because it's just going to be exhibit A when you try and go in there and claim I was acting in self-defense. Well, then why are you posting all these memes about how you can't wait for somebody to break into your house in the middle of the night? When the Roomba turns on and it plays Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. Like, yeah, stop posting that shit. It's not good for you.
Let your lawyer do the talking, and it's Jeff.
Yeah.
Three beers into the night.
Yeah.
Shoot that bastard.
Oh.
How we doing on time? I'm worried about the
What else?
9
We're
o'clock.
fine. It's 8:44.
Be
So
done.
does anybody else have any questions about why we don't say shoot to kill, or why we shoot center mass?
If it's Sean Hilton, no.
Just go dark. All right. Scott CV. Mike, could that be our next lesson with my new red dot? Which
What? What are you
Scott
doing right
CV said, can that
Shooting
be
for
my
a
next
triangle?
lesson? I don't know what he's talking about.
What? Shooting people in the face?
Oh.
Sure.
And then we have Sean
You got to be
says,
prepared for the zombie apocalypse.
What are you breaking? Are you sure you're still on the show? Freaking tapping that thing
Now
like
I'm
she plays
not.
drums for Rush.
crap. There we go. So I'm back on. So Bruce Kirkland says, that's why I always say I only have a baseball bat.
It's gonna be hard to prove you only have a baseball bat when I got 6 shots of 9
Got
millimeter.
6 holes in him. Yeah, he's got 6 holes in him.
You need a baseball bat or glove too, he says. Sean says.
Well, yeah, that's a whole funny thing about that, because you can't really have a like a weapon in your car like that. So they're always like, oh, throw a baseball bat and a glove and a baseball back there, and let them know you're on your way to softball practice. If you just have a bat back there, they'll get you for weapons. It's ridiculous.
Is that what happens? Is that true?
Sometimes, yeah.
So what should I put if I'm walking around carrying concealed? Should I have like, I don't know, an umbrella or something and say that?
You should be open carrying so nobody messes with you because they're afraid because you're just going to pop cap.
Yeah. Open carry, people will fear and respect
your machete over
me.
here, your 9mm over here, your AR on your
Now
back.
That you got constitutional carry.
Going to see Barbie, nobody's going to fuck with you.
Going to see Barbie.
Oh, jeez.
Nobody else is.
Tire iron is supposed to be in your car, though,
There you go.
says Maria Miset.
Yeah, just not next to your seat.
Right. With blood on it.
I got a machete right next to my, like, in between the seat and the console on the passenger side, just in case I got to get out and chop through some weeds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you never know. It's Florida, man. There's freaking
Not in case
Everglades everywhere.
Pull me out.
You don't know. You don't know.
Show
So
up to the sheriff's department with a forearm in my hand, going like, "This guy attacked me." You should be able to find him.
I was cutting some sugar cane. The guy came out of nowhere and tried to kill me. So off went his arm. I don't know what to tell you.
Trying to cut through a path.
Yep. That's all you can do.
That's all I had.
That double swiping motion. With the X right on the front.
Yeah, Eric can definitely teach us how to do, or Aaron can teach us how to do that for sure.
So, I hope that
Other than that,
answers
well, cool.
the question for everybody.
I hope that answers the question. Obviously, if you have questions, let us know.
The person who posted it, been watching.
Okay.
I don't
Take
care.
the link.
She asked for a comment.
Take the link.
She asked for comments and
from the
debate.
Take the link from the show and put it in the comments for her.
I know. I was gonna say she asked for comments and debate. She said insight and debate are welcome. So we just gave her 45 minutes of insight and debate.
There it is.
So Lisa's on. She says
There's nothing wrong with asking questions. I'd rather people ask than do something stupid.
Yep. Kneecap's hard to hit.
Go ahead. What'd you say?
Help it girl.
Lisa says a kneecap is much smaller target, so why even bother? If you're successful, doesn't their adrenaline fuel the fight?
Here's what happens, right? This is where all this stuff comes from. People listen to people that don't know shit,
Right.
and they say all these stupid things.
Yep.
You know, and then you got 3 hours of training in, and you start to realize all this shit's dumb. Like why shoot him in the knee when it's so small? Right? Exactly. It's just.
Well, and again, all these people that you always see telling people, why can't you just shoot him in the leg? They're obviously people who have never fired a freaking gun in their life. It's the Joe Bidens and the gun grabbers of the world and the anti-cop people. They're like, well, why did they have to shoot him in the chest 3 times? Why did they just shoot him in the leg? Why did they just shoot the knife out of their hand? I don't understand. Yeah, these are people who don't live in the real world.
Why did you shoot the knife out of their hand? Like, yeah, that's good.
Never. Or why don't you just tase him? Yeah, well, we tased him 6 times and he's still coming at us. So these are just people that don't live in the real world. They don't know how firearms work. They watch too many Hollywood movies, and I mean, look at the Hollywood movies. People get shot all the time, and then they just get up and walk away, or they're just like, "Oh, I'll be fine, Chief. We'll see you at the station." It's like you just got shot in like the chest. Like there's movies where people get like shot in the heart, and they're just like, "Oh, that was a good shot, Chief. I'll see you down at the hospital," and they like walk off. It's like, come on, it's like that's not how.
Unless you're Alec Baldwin, you don't know what you're doing and point guns at people and shoot them on purpose.
You just one shot is all he needed right there, I guess.
Oh, it went off by itself.
Went off by itself.
Sure, it did, asshole.
So one of those. Well, he's seen too many Hollywood movies as well, where people drop guns on the ground, they go bang.
I saw that with the Glock the other day in a movie. I'm like, that wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
It's got 3 drops.
No, there was a movie. Oh, I was watching a Hot Fuzz, which is actually a really, really funny movie. But that's the thing. They had him at gunpoint. He had a shotgun. They're like, put the gun down. And he goes, okay. And he throws it on the ground. And the shotgun goes off and shoots the guy in the leg. And then he tackles him and takes his gun. It's not even accidentally. Like, he apparently knew it was going to go off by throwing it on the ground. And he threw it in such a direction that it would shoot the guy in the leg. That's how that was his
Shotguns
plan to
don't
get out
have
of the
drop
situation. I'm like, that's not. I'm like, that's not how they work.
Shotguns don't have drop safeties.
Yeah,
As Bradley says, like
still not usually how
once
they go off.
that
Or
shut
like
the gun
that
out of
scene in
hands.
True Lies where the Uzi was rolling down the steps and it just kept shooting and shooting as it was rolling down the steps and killed like every bad guy in the room. Yeah, that's
Commando, is that what it was?
not how they work. No, that was in True Lies. Yeah,
True Lies, yeah.
True Lies. Yeah. Jamie Lee Curtis dropped the gun and it rolled, and every time it hit, it would shoot again and killed like everybody in the room. And it's like that's not how they work. But anyway, it's Hollywood, man. Hollywood.
Uzis have stupid ass grip safety, so it wouldn't do that. Just for everybody to know.
Right. Yeah. The Uzi 9mm. Hey man, just what you see.
Oh, hey, wait a minute. I gotta ask a favor of everybody. So first of all, if you guys were on Instagram, please go follow me at Train VTA. Okay. I am being banned. My posts are being banned by Instagram because of their whatever community safety,
And
whatever
community standards. Yeah.
I don't know how Wick can get away with beheading people on freaking Instagram. You know, and they're banning me because Julie was shooting with a Bush Light hat on or something like that. All right, but they're not. What my ban is they're not allowing anybody who's not following me. They don't allow my posts to get in their feeds, or they don't. You know, nobody can see them if they search for them or anything like that. So, first of all, if you guys are not following me, please follow me. It's Train VTA, Victor Tango Alpha, Train Veritas Training Academy. And go ahead and please share it with other people because they're hammering me. So, and go share the one with the tree. So I was mad, so I took a picture of a tree and it said, you know, Instagram is banning me because of safety reasons, whatever. So here's a picture of a fucking tree. You crybaby pansies. So please share that with some of your friends. All right.
Will do.
Go check out the one with Gabriel getting back on the mats and putting a chokehold on Dave the Brit. So you can see how red his face is. You see his hands coming up to tap out. But Dave's a really, really great instructor. So
Bruce Curlin says, I had to actually show my family members how easy and why with a semi-auto pistol you use more than one shot. Nezzy says, I was going to mention that scene. Must have been the movie scene.
Yep. Yep. You got to, here's the deal. All right. Once again, you know, switches and timers. People will continue to attack you, even if you shoot them, until they stop. Once they stop, they're done. So shoot to stop. Just make them stop really quick. That's how it works.
And every situation is different, I would imagine. There are some people you shoot once, they'd probably stop. They could either die or they would just be like, oh, shit, I don't want to get shot again. And, of course, there's other people that may take multiple bullets to go down or they're crazy and don't want to go down. So who knows? So you just got to keep – that's why you shoot to stop, because you don't want to shoot them once and be like, oh, I shot them once. Let's see what happens. You just shoot until they stop, whatever it takes.
People that are at the range and they're shooting like, bang.
Check.
Right?
Bang. Got him. Sure you did.
Good luck.
What do you think of this? Think you should take up fishing?
Yeah, I love that. You got to tell that story.
We'll tell it next week because we got to get out of here.
Yeah.
All right.
5 minutes.
So
we need to wrap it up.
You got anything else, Jeff?
No, that's good. Like and subscribe to Musings with MGL on YouTube, Frontsight Press on Facebook. I did pick up 2 more subscribers this week, so now I'm at 928. So I'm inching.
You were at 938 like 7 months ago. What happened?
Right, and I think I lost like 20 people, and then I've gained like 10 back. It's a mad game, the YouTube world. So, and this one was one of those weird follows where it's not like it's like a weirdly misspelled name that doesn't have any posted videos, but I'll take it. It's probably Putin checking in on me, but that's all right.
Make up some fake accounts and go subscribe to Jeff for the second time.
Yeah, just go make up a couple of extra accounts.
Did you want to
So yeah,
mention-
like and subscribe right there. Watch live every Thursday, 8-ish, Music with MGL, Facebook Front Sight Press. Message if you want information about knife classes and upcoming training classes. Next week we'll get the links and stuff for the knife company and the other things, so we can start kind of putting that stuff in the comments and stuff too. But we'll see you next week.
That's awesome. Thank you guys very much.
I got one more. I got one more thing.
Give it to us.
Carrie, when we were doing the we were talking about the shooting or the shoot to stop. I got somebody who wants to make a comment on it. I pulled this video clip of somebody who wants to discuss your topic there.
All right. You want to play it?
Yeah, Carrie's gonna pull it up, play it.
All right.
This should answer everybody's question. Can you pull up the video? Oh, never mind. You just ruined it.
No, play it
I
anyway.
was a surprise for Mike, and you ruined it. It's the only video I gave you.
that one?
See, you don't even have to shoot him. He just falls down on his own.
You don't. That's how you stop the threat with that guy. You put an invisible thing on the ground.
Oh, look at
For him
that.
to point at.
It's right there. Nobody else tripped on it, you jackass.
That was his son Hunter's plea bargain that was laid down there on the ground. So yeah, so some people, as I said, it doesn't take a lot to stop them. Some of them you can just put a set of stairs there, maybe a stage.
Sandbag.
There was nothing there. He just trips and falls down because he's an idiot.
That's what I'm saying. So do whatever you got to do to stop the threat. All right. Peace out. Next Thursday.
Thank you.
First Tuesday of the month, next Thursday. Cindy will be here. We'll talk some legal developments on a couple different things going on.
Hunter's plea bargain.
Yeah, we'll talk about Hunter's plea bargain. We'll talk about some law enforcement myths out there about the new concealed carry law. We'll touch all that stuff. So Cindy Clark will be here next week. Law Talk. See you then.